Motocross to me is, I don't want to say everything because that just sounds selfish. It really does, because there really is more life than just motocross. You're starting to hear that a lot more from riders nowadays just because they've lost everything and they've realized that there really is more to life than just this. But at the same time, it's different for riders that some have made it and they just, they some don't understand really how good they had it coming up from when they either had nothing or they were, totally sponsored in the face of a company since they were 6 years old. Where me, it just started out, I rode at the middle school field and I just had a love for it that you couldn't buy. It's just a straight passion. I love motocross. It's something you think about. We, as racers, literally look at the world as a different place. I mean, some people might see a field, right? Well, I see sweet transfer, or just something that, oh, that looks cool. I would really like to hit that. You dream about riding a golf course, or ripping the California hills. That's motocross is love to me. I just think of everything possible. There is a way to do it, and I keep doing it. That's why I work. That's what I do. When I work during the week, I work to ride my dirt bike. It's what I love. I mean, I'm not afraid to jump in the van and go miles away just to ride. I mean, here in Michigan, it's so cold. I mean, everything I plan might be last minute sometimes because, the budget isn't there, but I'm going to do it. I'm not stuck at home on the couch. I like doing what I do. It's always been a passion. I mean, and I'm down to help anyone that goes with it. Just kind of what I want to say, really. I wanted to show people that there's a straight up just love for what we do, and it doesn't have to become a business. Fathers forget that, people forget that. They put way too much seriousness in it. Yes, you gotta be serious, but at the same time, why did you start? That's the real question. Well, I started racing dirt bikes about the age of 4, and I was super late into racing. Like all my friends now that have been winning titles or are really good at racing were lapping me at the time I started racing, and I didn't start racing until I was at the age of 10. First time I was ever brought to the track was about 2003 at Log Road. I had a 65 Suzuki. My dad and his friend Bill Edwards and his kid Ethan Edwards had a little motorhome and a trailer, and they always welcomed us to go to the track. We were the first ones at the track every weekend. Practice don't start till 9, but we were there at 4:30, even if it was 20 minutes away. It was just a great time, just learning to race. I was a kid that took like 35th out of 40 kids at the time because the economy wasn't so bad that actually a lot of people raced at the time. And it was, I just escalated every year. Eventually I moved up to the 85 class, and I started doing good. My friends that literally would be lapping me like the year before, I started competing with them, and I finally got to the point where I could beat them. And everywhere I've gone in my life, I worked up to get to where I am, because everyone was always faster than me when I was really young. And just, hard work, and that's what does it. Like, some of these guys are just super skilled. I had a buddy who wouldn't even train, he just rode, and he's just naturally just so giftedly talented. And like, now I feel like I'm at the point where I'm good enough, my skills work good with me, but I have to put in a lot of hard work to, do what these guys do. My dad, he's probably the greatest guy that you'll ever meet. I'm sure you hear that from everyone that talks about their dad, but literally the situations we have been through just together and went through and overcome are absolutely amazing. He's just such a great man. There's stuff that I've done, I know that's probably given him some gray hair that some other dads would have totally been like, hit the road, we don't want you around. And Dad was super understanding. He's like, just we'll get through it together, you'll be fine, and you know what, let's just do our thing, man, and let's go racing. It's what our passion was and we loved, It wasn't always, just like me and Dad either. My mom played a huge part in it, my grandpa, my whole family, the whole Morris side raced. the Narcissian side, no one raced, but my grandparents, and I can go down the list, they cared a lot about it. They made sure, like, when I, like, you know, obviously, you know, we go through bikes, like, there's nothing at this level or whatever we do, and they helped me, like, would get a bike. You know, they took their own funds to make sure that I continued doing what I like to do, and it's just amazing. A lot of families wouldn't do that for a grandson, a nephew, anyone, just period. My mom, she is another one. She helped me just through everything. She didn't miss a race. She was at every starting gate, and losing her, literally, you lost a way in life. Just it changes everything. It's more than people can really understand. I think it helped me grow up as a person. But you know, you lose your mom. You know, it was a long process, and just we lost her in the summer of 2012. A lot is going on. You question things in your life and whether you want to do it or not. And the only thing that really stood out for me is she was very in and out at the time all this happened. And she told me the one thing she wanted me to keep doing, because she knew it made me truly happy as a person, was to keep riding my dirt bike. And well, the day before she actually passed, we went, I'll never forget this day for the rest of my life. We went riding, and they had all my best friends there, and it was an amazing day just to escape the reality of what was going on. It made me feel a lot better, and it actually comforted her, I believe. And the next day, I was there at least to say my last goodbye, and just for everything I was thankful for that she could do as a mother in my life. I mean, we never had it easy. We fought a lot, and but you know, deep down, it's a mother's love. There's things that you lose, and it's really crazy. The impact with what we've literally been doing the past few months, you're just gonna see just a little small proportion of it. I've done it my whole life. The whole thing I want to show with what we're trying to do, what we've been filming, what I've been saying, I just want to show maybe that'll influence one kid, just somebody that believes in racing, and shows people that they actually have a love for it, that, you know, go do what you want to do in life. There's way more to this. You know, we turn into slaves to our own life and just work and settle down, do this. It's like, you're all young, go out and do what you want to do in life. Go travel, go do this, go live, do things that you wouldn't imagine you couldn't do. It's possible. It really is. With everything we're trying to do, I just want to hopefully reach out to people in the industry, a child that's at the local track, just anyone around. I want to show people what I'm trying to do. There's a passion for this. I've had a little dream of being under a stadium under the lights since I was 4 or 5 years old. The first time I ever put my hands on a set of handlebars and just decided to twist throttle. I want to reach out there. I mean, I'm obviously not known. No one probably even knew me before this video. No one might not even know me after. But if I can change the way of thinking of someone's life and make an influence on it, that's a bonus in my book.
These friends of mine will come and go. I'm the first to leave and last to know. I'll be swimming in the face of flames. For these friends of mine I've overpaid. and I guess I